Select the pen tool in the Tools panel, go to the top left to make certain it's shape, and then click on the document to create a shape. It can be any shape. Layer menu, layer style and drop shadow, and click OK, or any other layer effect. Go to the Actions panel and down the bottom, click the plus. Click Record. Then Layer and Smart Objects and convert to Smart Object. It's now Smart Object, and you go to the Move tool and you can duplicate it. Hold down the Alt or Option key and create multiple versions of that. They're all the same Smart Object. Right side menu of Actions and go down to Insert Stop. Type Filter, and it can be any filter. You can change it later. So Filter, down to Distort, and maybe Wave or Twirl. Number of generators, wavelength, modify those so you get a nice design, sort of distortion there, and click OK. And now I'm going to repeat the various duplications. So hold down the Alt or Option key and duplicate, and you can do it 50, 100 times, create multiple shapes. Go to the right side menu again of the Actions and Insert Stop, and now add another filter message. The filter message is just to remind yourself. Click OK. Go to Filter and Distort and use another one. So Twirl. Doesn't matter, shear, anything. Set the angle and click OK. Hold down the Alt or Option key again and duplicate. Duplicate 50, 20 times, up to you. All of them will be recorded. Go down to the bottom of the Actions panel and stop the recording. And now you can see your action. What you need to do is deselect that wave option there. Just go there, you can see wave, just the step after the stop, and that one with twirl. Just make certain you deselect that checkbox. And start again. Now let's just go and create another pen tool, another shape, and it can be any shape. Doesn't have to be exactly the same as before, it can be anything. Or maybe use some of the shape tools. So you've got your design there, and again you can go to Layer, Layer Start and Drop Shadow. Maybe add a bevel and emboss. That doesn't have to be the same either. And you can resize it, move it around, set the colours. Now go to the action at the top, click that, and then play. And it will go through it, and then it will say a message will pop up. Stop. Now it's wave at the moment, but you can change that. So go down to Filters, Distort, maybe use Shear instead. So you can just shear that design and click OK. And you can see now you've distorted that design. Continue to play it just by play at the bottom, and it'll come up to another message, stop again. Now you can apply another filter. Distort and twirl or wave, up to you. And click OK. And you can see you've distorted that design. And again, click play at the bottom. All the steps have been done now. And you can repeat this multiple times if you wish. Change your shape, but what you can also do is double click the smart object in the layers panel. Now you're in a PSP document and you can modify that original shape. You can also duplicate it, hold down the Alt or Option key, create multiple copies of it, all within that file. Close it and save. And now what happens? You've got your change shape, change design. Again, double click that and you can modify it again. Maybe this time change the colour. So go to the shape tools, go up to the fill and set the colour. Then go to the Move tool and duplicate this design. Hold down the Alt or Option key and create multiple copies of that. Once you're happy with that, again, close that PSP file, save, and you can see the design has changed yet again. It's live. At this point, layer and flatten image. You can just flatten it, filters, stylize and oil paint, and that's that. And apply other effects.